Welcome, welcome, welcome here to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have liked and subscribed. If not, do it now, do it now, do it now, and invite others to join the community. I so appreciate all that you do. Today, I just want to share with you about reprogramming your mind. That is the life work that I do as part of my coaching, because I just want you all to be resilient. I want you to be confident. And there's a process, right, to get into that confidence space. There's a process to be resilient. And in order to do that, it starts with thoughts. It starts with identifying those negative thoughts that come up. What do you do with them? It's important that you have a response to those negative thoughts. You've got to have a response. Case in point, if someone says something to you that you don't like, I'm sure you're going to have a comeback. Whether you say to them directly or afterward, you're going to have a comeback. So the question that I have for you today, are you struggling with negative thoughts? Do you find yourself the default of every situation, everything that comes up, you go to the negative? Are you that person? Are you that gentleman? Are you that lady? If you're finding that, then my coaching would be something that you want to spend some time in so that we can help to reprogram. So a couple of things that I do. One, we first, in order to make a shift and change in your life, for you to experience what it is that you want, right? You identify what you're struggling with and also where you want to get to, what the outcome that you want. And then you also have to make sure that you put in the work. And in putting in the work, you've got to have a replacement. You have to have someone that can walk the walk with you, get on the journey. I'm your tour guide. I'm going to get on the journey with you. I'm going to go with you in the valleys, and I'm going to go on the peak with you. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to be on the journey with you to make sure you're growing personally and professionally, and you're achieving the results that you want. That's what coaching does. That's what I do for my clients, and that's what I want to do for you. I just don't want you to just talk, and no action. There's work to do. I want you to pull from the painful experiences you have, the lessons, and draw on them. So that's what reprogramming is putting some positive information back in the space where the negatives are coming from. And some of the key things that I teach you to reframe what has happened to you and then retrain your mind with the new things that you want to see, the new experience you want to have, or the new things you have learned, and then release. And in the release process is where you can forgive you. Yes, forgive you. I had to forgive me, and also be able to forgive others, those who have hurt you, whether by action or by words or something that they just didn't come through on for you. And you have to reprogram your mind to make sure that you're looking for the best. Yes, negative and bad things will happen to you, but what you have to do is experience the sting of the negative, right? And then recognize that there are lessons in that, because if we don't take intentional time in asking and experiencing and pulling out of those negative thoughts, those negative experiences, what you can learn to do differently, what you can learn to better your life and turn things around, you will forever be in that space. And I want you to come up higher. I want you to succeed at your goals. I want you to be able to achieve those things that you want to achieve in your life. Reprogramming is necessary, but it's intentional. You have to disrupt and interrupt the negative thoughts when they come. I teach in my program ABCs, and I know you may have thought that you're finished with ABCs in kindergarten or in elementary school, but you're not. I use that to help people generate ideas of things that they want to see in their lives, how they want to see it show up, what they want to experience, and create compelling lifelike affirmations, right? So that they can hear themselves say these things about themselves. You're either there already or it's someplace you want to get to. And for example, like A is, if you say A and you pull from A, I am accountable. If you're an accountable person or you want to be accountable, then you work on it. You work on figuring out, what does it look like to be accountable? What does it look like to show up as an accountability partner for a spouse, a friend, your children, who maybe at work, you're an accountability partner. Maybe if you don't understand what that is, we break it down. You may say you are admirable. What makes you admirable? We go deeper. We don't just pull a word out of a hat and think that that's okay and that's all you need. We go deeper because we need to leave an impression in your mind and in your thoughts that's going to pull you up higher, that's going to empower you, that's going to, have you just really excel, right? So I want you to be more. So if you look at the letter B, you could say, you know what? I'm beautiful, and believe it and know that your thoughts of yourself as being beautiful does not have to resonate with anybody else, because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And sometimes people say you're not beautiful, but you know what? You are beautiful because you're of a great creation. God created you beautiful. He doesn't make riffraff. He doesn't make someone that doesn't have greatness in them and something to give and to share and to impact themselves and impact the world and change lives. So you've got to draw on those things. You have to find the beauty on the inside of you and let that beauty come out. Let that beauty come through in your thoughts, in your actions, in your behavior, in your compliments, in your conversation, in how you treat yourself, in how you treat other people. So it's important that you program your mind, because here's the thing: what's in you is going to come out. For example, like the toothpaste situation. What's in the tube is going to come out. When it comes out, it's hard to get back in. You're not going to get it back in. But you've got to have good things, positive things on the inside. You've got to learn it if you don't already know it. And coming into the coaching space with Look Within Life Coaching is where you will learn all these tools to enhance your life so you can fail forward. And when I say fail forward, I am saying take the lessons from your failure. There is no such thing as failure. The only time you fail is when you say, okay, I'm not going to do anything about it. But when you fail at something, it's okay. You at least, I know that it's not working this way, and there are other ways for me to try to make it work, to get the help I need to make it work, to look at it differently, to try another option, to try another example. So it's critical that you reprogram your mind, and that's where your success lies. That's where your growth lies. That's where your confidence is reprogramming your mind about and against those things that people have said, you have said, or negative experiences you have had. I want you to thrive. I want you to stop surviving. And it starts with you developing your mind and reprogramming and talking to those negative spaces in your mind, those negative self-talk as they come up. And so you can grow and become more. You are beautiful, my brother. You are beautiful, my sister. And you can be the best version of yourself starting today. So reach out to me at lookwithinlifecoach.com. I love you. I appreciate you. I am your coach. I am your sister, and I see greatness down on the inside of you. And I want you to be your best. So be intentional in reprogramming your mind today. Change those thoughts, because those thoughts will become words. And we want to make sure we're saying words that are uplifting, words that are edifying, words that are going to make a difference in a positive way in your life. So choose, and choose wisely. Grow, my sister. Grow, my brother. I am your tour guide to a resilient you. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.